Ross, what was your take on that? It was certainly didn't feel like 3-1 to me.
No, I think I don't think you're looking, if you're a neutral watching a game, you wouldn't say that's the top of the league against wherever we are now. I think we've dominated it for most of the game, conceded terrible goals, gave ourselves a mountain to climb again by going 1-0 down, got ourselves back in it, which has happened a lot this season. Too much, obviously, conceding, but the boys respond to it fantastically. And then I thought we were the dominant team, conceded another poor goal. But then after that, it was attack versus defence, really. They had something to hang on to, which we've allowed teams to do too much this season. They've got a threat. They've got some really good players. They've got a way of doing things that makes it difficult. But I was really proud of the players and their performance. I just said that to them there, that fundamentally there wasn't anything wrong with the performance, apart from the goals we concede. And then the third one's even more disappointing from a set piece, something we spoke about Hull being really good at, we prepared for, and that just completely kills the game. But saying that, it'd be easy to go under. But I thought the players were last 10-15 minutes, we should have scored. We created numerous chances, getting in their box a lot. And just, like that cutting, that cutting edge, that final instinct, if you like. So, yeah, frustrating day. I'm not disappointed in the performance. Of course, I'm extremely disappointed with the result. But I think there was lots for us to look at and be pleased with the aspects of the game, and obviously again lots for us to analyse and make sure we iron it out, because it's happened to, we start the game really well, within 2-3 minutes we have a chance in their box and it gets a corner, and then and it's been the same every game that we've conceded first, and we start well and then all of a sudden they score out of nowhere, and it's not good enough. It's something we need to sort out, and if we do that and stop conceding first, and we've got a right chance, and we've shown that for most of the game that we're ready to compete with teams, whoever we play against this season, and especially if the lads needed convincing on that, they've should have had belief from last weekend, and although the result today will hurt us all, they need to take that belief, because they on our day we can compete with anyone.
Does it add to the frustration then that it is almost a carbon copy of what we've seen so many times this season? Is that going behind to that quick chance, and then as much as you can bounce back, it's another silly one at the other end?
Yeah, of course, it's extremely frustrating, because it hurts us. It hurts what we're trying to do. It damages the flow of the game. It changes the context and the dynamics of the opposition, the way they set up, because they have something to hang on to. So yeah, it's frustrating. It's something we need to sort out, because it's happened too much and we've had to bounce back too much, and the players have got the character. They've done it so many times, but we shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to, the way we're playing, the way they, the bravery they show, the courage they show to play that way. And on the whole today, I was, this is a better performance than last week. Last week we win 2-1 away from home to Sunderland, and it's being lauded as a great performance. This was better than that. There's no doubt about it. So that's that's why I'm really frustrated.
Do you think it shows the difference as well between where you are, a team that's transitioning and trying to get that little bit higher up the table every week, compared to a team that is, that they seem fairly well drilled and well established in what they're doing and everything, and are fighting at the other end of the table?
Yeah, I think that the mentality, and when you have momentum and you're fighting at the top of the league, you just find ways to win. Whether it's really, you can win ugly, you can win scrappy. It becomes easier. It just almost, that momentum just carries you. It builds. I've been involved in teams where that happens, and they've obviously got that at the minute. But we've beat ourselves today. I don't think they can come out and say it was. I don't care what they say. That's my opinion of it. We beat ourselves. For me, for the most part of the game, we were the better team, but we've been beat. So I have to take that on the chin. So do the players, and that's what hurts.
I mean, you mentioned there were plenty of chances for your side as well. It's just that final bit, isn't it? It's that beating the goalkeeper at the end of it.
Yeah, I thought the build-up was great. The intensity when we got there, just we have to fully commit. You have to give yourself up to score a goal or to create space for your teammate. If you look at some of the chances, Steve in the first half, his touch is fantastic all the way to the goal. If he passes it to Scott Fraser, it's a tap in. The same in the second half, he goes all the way, and I thought he was excellent. I think he's really coming into his own. He's looking strong. He's a real problem for opposition defences, but he chops the guy and then should just shoot, and he overcomplicates it. Matty gets in the box and he's looking for someone to just crash into the goal and so he can square it and it's a tap in. But so yeah, it's we just need to really fully believe and commit because we get there with so much regularity and so often during the game that to have one goal out of the opportunities we created is not enough, and to concede 4 shots on target in a game against top of the league, and 3 of them go in, it's not good enough.
Do you think he sometimes tries a little bit too much, Steve Walker? Like you say, he tries to chop the guy and then goes back and should have a shot. Is there a little bit sometimes that youthful exuberance?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's so keen to show everyone what he's about, and he is. I think he's done really, really well, and he's getting better and better, and he's a real threat. And I'm really pleased with him. Really pleased with him. I thought he was good again today. But yeah, I think that comes with age. It comes with experience. But the guys who are playing at the top level week in, week out, they show that ice in their veins, a calmness, a composure, and simplicity is best in the box. You see the goal, you shoot, you touch, you shoot. You don't. Sometimes you don't need, and the best ones don't. You look at the top strikers; they're touch finish, one touch finish. So we're creating the chances. We just need to make sure we show that composure, and that just needs to keep. We need to keep doing it. We need to keep working on it. Pleasing thing is a lot of the stuff we've had the week to work on in training in terms of the build up from the goalkeeper. I thought the lads were so smooth and clean with that. A lot of the final third stuff, the patterns of play, the combination play, we've worked on a lot and they were great at that. And then you're right, it's just that final bit. So once we do that and stop conceding early, as I've just said to them there, we can compete with anyone in the league. They have to believe that.
Our first chance to see Andrew Surman out on the pitch. What did you make of his brief cameo?
Yeah, really pleased. I think he showed you the quality. He's going to bring the calmness, the intensity, the mindset he's come with to really prove himself still at his age, and he's going to be someone who fits into our team perfectly. I think the style, the way we do things, the culture. So I think I was really pleased with him to get. I wasn't expecting him to get that many minutes, but I just felt the game was crying out for someone just to dictate the game for us on the ball, and the fact they ended up sitting someone on him to stop him getting the ball after 10 minutes probably tells you the story that they just didn't want him on the ball. So it was. I thought he was really good, and Neil he needs to get match fit, but he's going to be a really big signing for us.
How big does having 5 substitutes make the task you have of changing things around in that second half?
I didn't think about it too much. I don't think it was planned. It was just a game, and then we're looking forward ahead to Tuesday as well. Obviously, once we realise the game might be getting away from us. So I think it's. I don't know if it's going to be a help or a hindrance. Really, I think we play a certain way that makes teams work very hard. So the more fresh legs they're able to bring on, maybe makes it a little bit more difficult for us. But also, it gives us options. We changed formation a couple of times, and I liked us towards the end. I really liked who we had on the pitch and how they were going about things. So I think it maybe will help. I think the whole reason for it is to help manage people and try and avoid injuries, and hopefully it will do
that. How important now does this make Tuesday night's game?
Yeah, they're all important, Toby. They're all important. Doesn't change the process for us. It doesn't change how we go about it. But it's a home game. We've had 4. We were unbeaten in 4 before today, and I've said that to the players. We have to make sure it's just a minor setback, and we have to bounce back on Tuesday. And I'm looking forward already to the game on Tuesday. We need to analyse this one and make sure we take what we need to take from it, because every game's important. And then look forward to Tuesday. And if they match the level of performance today, with a little bit of more steel in our own box and a bit more conviction in theirs, then I'm confident we can bounce back from today.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
You must be pleased to have your backroom staff back today.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a really good week of work. It's been great to have them back. They're so important to everything we're doing, and they were missed by everyone. So it's great to have them back, and I think they're just feeling the same way as I am now, which is very, very frustrated.
Cheers, Wes.
Thank you.
Can you provide an update on Cameron Jerome and whether or not there's a precautionary step or if there might be something wrong with it?
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's just felt a bit tight in his back. So he took a whack in the first half, and it just tightened up as the game went on. So it's just precautionary. It'll be fine.